So from the home screen of the Client Manager main page, you're going to see all of these top navigation options to get to the back end of the website itself. So this is all FCP, okay? To get to the actual website where the content lives on the pages, you click on Website on the top navigation. This is what you're going to see. You're going to click on the middle one where it says Blank Template Blues. The bottom one we don't use. There's no pages available to you there. Click on Start New Revision. You have to click on Start New Revision and it opens up the pages to be edited. That's the only way you can access any of those pages. Usually it doesn't take this long. Okay, you're going to click on Edit Revision to get into and access the pages. You will not see anything here when you first log in. At the right below the very top navigation, you'll see here Select Page, Add Page, Page Options. To access the pages and the forms within those pages, you're going to click on Select Page. These are all the pages that we have created. I just want to show you where, how we have framed in these pages. So there's a form called, a page that we've framed into the website called Request List of Bank Foreclosures. So I'm going to take you to that page on the website right now so you can see. When someone clicks here on the left side under Buyers, Buyer Foreclosure, this is the form that shows up. Okay? I'm going to just refresh it. And this is a form that shows up. Now this thing right here, it shows you that this is framed in because there's a bar here, it doesn't quite fit the page, so you have to scroll. This page, here is where you edit this page. You go down to where it says Request List of Bank Foreclosures on this page. Click on that. And this is the actual page where you can edit. So if you click your mouse over this area, you can click, you can edit any of these sections. I'm just going to click here just to show you. So if you click on that, then you click on Edit This Content. It'll take you to just that area, just that section. And you actually have to add in different sections, like one by one. But see, you can add, your own content here, and it will show up. It will actually show up on the form. So we're just not going to touch this. Cancel. To see the page, go to the top to see just the page itself before you frame it in or anything, just to see what it looks like and if it works. This is what I do for troubleshooting. I go into this page, I click on the top left where it says Page, Request List of Bank Foreclosures. If you click on this link up here, then it will show you the final page. Okay, so because we're in review draft form, just click on that. This is the actual page that is being framed into our website. At the top here, you're going to see a number in the URL. Right here it says 37914. In order to publish these pages to be usable, like in the free in our website, and I'll show you this with another example, we would have to change that number to say Modern Realty Co. frame, and then leave the dot, and then continue with sites.salesaspects. Blah blah blah. But we have to replace that number because that signifies that it's a draft, and we want the final. So we would have to replace that. Anyway, so this page is the final page. In order to change this form, for instance, so this is content. This right here, if we wanted to add something more, basically, I wanted to add content to this page, we click down here and we can add in another form. When you click on that, I'll do it again, I'll go back. Right here it says Add Content in red. It gives you options. So each of these are either a headline, content. Below this is the actual form itself. All these fields, that's the form. Okay? And that form, if we click on this, you'll see which form it is. It'll give us, here, let's scroll down a little so we can access. So we're going to edit this. We're going to click edit this content. This will bring you to the lead forms. This right here, when you click on the edit, because we chose a lead form to put in as content, it will take us back to the lead form. But when we clicked on the other section, it did not take us to a lead form because that section above was just text. So it opened up just a text editor. The reason this opens up in a lead form is because this area that we chose to edit is a lead form. It's really that simple. So up here at the very top, where it says next to the name of the form, request list of bank foreclosures, if you click on choose, you can actually select any other form. Now this form we chose because these are the fields. This is a form that we want this page to have in it, because it has very specific questions that when someone fills it out, it dumps all those questions, including the name of the lead form, in the lead's contact record. Anyway, so we're going to click on choose. These are all of the forms that exist in our whole system. The ones at the top are very generic. The ones at the bottom, if you scroll down, that say, the ones that are deletable, if it gives you the option to delete, I have created that page. We can edit that page. The ones at the top are the system, it's like a little bank where they give you something to start off with. The ones at the bottom are the ones that we're actually using. And these are the names of these forms you will see in someone's contact record if you click on, the bottom tab where it says lead. So, and that's part of FCP. I'm sure you're familiar with that. So this up here, so if we click on request, let's see, request list of bank foreclosures, we can actually, I'll go into view and edit form so that we can actually manipulate this. We can change whatever we want. We can change the name of the form right here. Request list of awesome bank foreclosures. We save that, it's going to change it right here. This here is where you change everything. You can move these, if you scroll over, if you just hover over each form, it'll give you options to change it around. But for instance, if you click on options, you can add a new option. I am nothing. I'm none of these. So I'm going to add, that just to show an example. We can delete that option. You highlight it, delete it. I'm just going to cancel out of this so I didn't, do anything. We're going to edit the form name again. I'm going to take out awesome, even though we should probably leave it in there because we're awesome. So I'm going to, close out of this, and we are going to go back to the pages. Now I'm going to show you, now this form right here, of course you see this page itself is in this page. We have not framed in the free REO list, so let's go to that page. We're going to go to free REO list. This page, this is the final page. Let's click on the top left. So this is the final page. This is like a draft form. Now, this is the first thing that someone sees when they click on this. This is the actual link, the free REO list link that is in each of those emails, the drip campaign emails that we send out. This is where you change this information. So if there's something wrong with the lead form, this is where you change it. So you can change all this stuff if we need to right here. Okay. That's pretty much it. The site is really very simple. We can go back when we want to close out of this. You have to remember, click on the top navigation where it says website. You have to click on to close this out so that all of the pages will not forever continue to say that draft form over it. If you don't do this, all the pages on the website will say that draft form over it, and it'll be really embarrassing, and everyone will know why. Come back here and click on Publish Revision. If you click on that, it'll take you to this, and we've changed some content, so just click on Publish. And there you go. Now it's closed, and those forms will not have that sign over it, and we can go back to the home page from here, and that's it. So we can go into a lead and just see, and I'll just show you real quickly where that shows up down here. Let's see, it should show up under notes or activities. Might be under audit trail. Maybe this just doesn't have this form. Let's click on this one because she seems to have a lot of, okay, under leads. So that form, the lead description, that form name will show up under the tab leads. See that request list of bank foreclosures? That's what she filled out. And that's going to show up right here. All the names of the forms show up in this lead tab. That's really about it. We can really just, send out of this now. Thank you.